All right, we're now joined in the infield media center by tonight's second-place finisher, driver of the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet, Jeff Gordon. Jeff, tell us about your run.
Oh man, it was a hard-fought race for us for sure. I guess I'm glad that it was a longer race. That definitely paid off for us. What I was real happy with for our team was that we made gains as the race went on and got our car better, got ourselves in position, and those are the things that you look at as a race team and what you're going to need to battle for more wins in this championship. And I'm real proud of that. And Steve's made 2 great calls in the pits, and I couldn't get it done for him the last 2. So if he keeps doing that, we're going to get ourselves enough experience to get some of these wins. But I just spun the tires on that last restart. Ryan got a really good one. We both, I thought, kind of spun the tires, and so I wasn't too worried. But man, all of a sudden he just shot forward, and I was like, oh man, I'm in trouble here. And I thought I might be able to get to his quarter panel off of 2, but it was just too late over there, and he was making a run up towards the wall. And so I got in behind him and tried to make a run at him, but came up short.
We'll now open it up to questions from media. Again, as a courtesy, state name and affiliation. We'll start with Lee.
Lee Spencer, Fox Sports. What did you say to Ryan in victory lane?
I just congratulated him. It's been a long time since he's won, and I know that meant a lot to him and that team, and we have a relationship with Stewart Haas Racing, so it's good to see those guys win. And told me it was a great restart, and he said, "Yeah, I finally got a good one."
Further questions for Jeff?
Casey Pritchard, West Valley View. What did the extra length of the race, including in the daytime when the track was a little hotter, do to set up for you guys? What did you have to change setup-wise with that?
Well, I mean, we really, all you can do is tune your car based on practice and past history and your notes. This was a whole different package of a car that we brought here. We were trying some different things, and so it's kind of experimental for us. We tested this car or similar car to this over at Charlotte and thought we might like it here. And so we brought it here, and even through practice on Friday, we struggled with it, and it's just a different animal, and it took me a little while to understand how it drives. It just seems to be more finicky, and but yet we gained on it all weekend, and so we tuned the car for the daytime because that's all we have to really go on, and knowing that we're going to make adjustments as the track cools down. And you usually expect the track to get tighter, and it did in a way, but really it didn't change a whole lot in my opinion. I was real loose getting into the corners early in the day, or early in the race, and that seemed to go away. But my loose off it never went away, and we fought a little bit tight in the middle also throughout the whole race. So we only adjusted just based on what the car was doing.
Terry?
Terry Blaney, ESPN.com. Jeff, this 4 tires, 2 tires thing, you've seen that yourself a couple of times this year, whether it was right, whether it was wrong. Kyle takes 4 there, drops all the way back to 8th. I mean, were you surprised there that they elected to take 4 tires?
I really like the kind of calls that Steve Letarte makes. He's gutsy, and he's not afraid to take chances, and and they've paid off for us. I'd say more times than not. And at Martinsville, it was the right call. And I still feel like we should have won that race. I felt like it was the right call tonight. I just didn't get a good restart. And it was a tough. In my opinion, I sitting in the car going down the back straightaway before we were coming to pit road, or whether we were going to come to pit road. I would not have wanted to make that call because I knew my tires were really worn out, and if anybody came in and got tires, we were going to get stomped. With the double file restart, it changes things. And when he called 2 tires, I thought that sounded good to me. And when we came out first, I thought it sounded even better when I looked in my mirror and saw a lot of other guys on 2 tires. So, and my car drove real good. So I felt like it was a great call.
We'll also welcome in tonight's third-place finisher, driver of the number 48 Lowe's Chevrolet, Jimmie Johnson. Jimmy, talk about your run.
Yeah, we had a decent night all night long. Kind of worked our way up through the pack. Got to the lead, held on to the lead for a long time. And then as the sun went down and stayed down and the temperature kept dropping, we just got a little bit behind on our adjustments. Definitely not bad, but the 18 came to life and was the strongest car of those last maybe 2 runs, I guess it was. So we were just chasing him and trying to work on our stuff and make it better. I was excited to see the caution come out because it was an opportunity to win. I made the call for 4 tires. It's the first time I can remember in a long time that I actually said what I wanted for a pit stop with the way Martinsville played out and Bristol and then last night's race. I knew with the green-white checkered there wasn't a lot of laps, but I also felt like we might get a caution with everybody racing so hard. So I made the call for 4 and made the most of it. We got from 7th to 3rd and just did what we could. So not a bad night at all. Excited to see us stretch out the points a little bit and get another top 5 finish here.
We'll resume. I think Becca's got a question.
Becca Gladden, Insider Racing News. My question is for Jeff. As you mentioned, you're so close to victory lane, but you just haven't quite been able to close the deal. Would you describe your emotions as more frustrated or optimistic with that situation?
Well, tonight I'm frustrated because I spun the tires on the restart. I feel like we really had ourselves in the right position to win the race. And so I'm frustrated right now with that, but I'm really excited the fact that our team I feel like has really improved this year. I like how we get stronger as the race goes on. That's something that we haven't had for a while, and we're up in the points and we're knocking on the door for wins. I mean, you can't ask for a whole lot more than that, and if you do that enough times, you're gonna get yourself to victory lane. So that's what I'm excited about right now, and I think we have a lot to look forward to as the season goes on.